All right. So we are talking about finding an agent, and one of the things I want to make clear, if when you understand that you're the agent, about the agent, is that like you are the boss, okay? And it's super important for you to lower your expectations because you have to have a clear understanding of the fact that real estate agents are not investors, okay? They are brokers. Their sole job is to help you purchase and sell real estate. You are responsible for finding the property. You are responsible for running the numbers. You are responsible for determining what type of construction needs to happen. Does it need to be renovated? Does it need to be updated? Like, real estate agent isn't going to help you with those things. If you do have a real estate agent who has experience with that stuff, that's great. But my job here is to prepare you, and that way you don't really have to worry about the real estate agent. So in this case, what I want to talk about is uh, my first two deals. Okay, whereas my first two deals, my real estate agent didn't actually know anything about real estate investing, and he personally never invested in a single property. Okay, the other thing too is that he was a Dave Ramsey affiliate and endorsed by Dave Ramsey. Okay, even though he was endorsed by Dave Ramsey, he never actually invested in his own multifamily property. So this should definitely illustrate the fact that you have to have a leader mindset and that it is your responsibility to make the deal happen. Ultimately, agents want to be told what to do. That's where the term agent comes from, okay? Is that they are your representative. They represent you. They are your agent. So in that case, they love being told what to do. And that way, the whole entire point of this course is to give you the peace of mind. So that way, when you look at an agent, they're going to be imperfections. They're not going to meet all your expectations. And that's fine because you're the one who's leading the ship. You're the one that's driving the driving force in this deal. Next, the one thing I want to talk about too is referrals. Okay. So talk to your friends and family. And I think it's always a good thing because normally your friends and family, if they love you, they're going to make sure that they find an agent for you that's going to get the deals done. But if the agent is actually a friend or family member who's in the industry, I'm begging you, do not let them boss you around. Okay, you are the boss. And the other thing too is that it's potentially something that could be harmful for a family or a friend relationship where if someone, like, you could be putting too much trust in that case in a friend or family, and you have to understand that not everyone's perfect, that they're going to be missing small details here and there. So if you do have a friend or family, make sure that you are you're the boss, that you understand that, listen, you work for me, and if your relative or your friend doesn't have the capacity to listen to you, oh, that's my son in the background, doesn't have the capacity to listen to you, then you shouldn't use them as a future in the future. That way, the most important thing is making sure that you keep that relationship intact, and no friend or family relationship is more important than the business. So it's one way for you to protect yourself and that relationship. Now, here is the action plan. All right, the action plan is, if you were to look for an agent, I would look for an agent who knows an inspector, mortgage broker, licensed and unlicensed contractors. Now, obviously, not every agent is going to know a licensed or unlicensed contractor, but if they do know a licensed contractor, at most, probably $125 a square foot. If they can build a house for $125, $120 a square foot, that way, you can potentially do an FHA 203K option if you have a licensed contractor, because more lenders will only work with licensed contractors. They're not going to work with an unlicensed contractor. So, for instance, if you buy a single family house and you notice that it's zoned for multifamily, and then what's beautiful is that you can use an FHA 203 mortgage, hire that licensed contractor to help build a second unit or put up a wall in the middle of the house so you can turn into a duplex. Those are the kind of things that I would definitely do from here on out. Is, hey, listen, make sure your real estate agent has all these contacts. If they've been in the industry for a while, they'll know who is going to get deals done. That's the most important thing. All right, guys. So that would be your action plan for finding an agent. Thanks.